everyone, and welcome back to today's video. I hope you guys are all having a really good day so far. So today we are going to dig on into the whole Perricone MD no makeup line. So they sent me the entire line. We're going to test it out today. I'm going to do a complete no makeup look, which for me is my favorite type of makeup look. I am so not all about the glam look every day of my life. I really go about everyday makeup, just like an everyday no makeup look. So I figured this is going to be like the perfect idea to try out the entire line, because if this works out, I mean, this is stuff that I would be using on a regular basis to get that look anyway. So I'm going to share the whole thing with you guys today. We're going to do a complete look using all of the Perricone MD products. We're going to see how they turn out. Now, the funny thing is, I actually have tried a few of these in the past. I have tried the No Foundation Serum. And if you guys have been with my channel for a while now, do you remember me talking about this? This is a great foundation. It's very light on the skin. It's sheer to light coverage, but it really looks beautiful on the skin. And I used to be obsessed with this. So what I'm gonna do today is actually try out the other foundation. They sent me all of their foundations. This is the no makeup foundation. And this one, I believe, is just, I mean, it's different than the serum one. This one comes in a pump. The other one comes in a dropper. So because I do know I already like this one, we're gonna test out this foundation today. We got bronzer, we got blush, we have highlighter, we have concealer, which I'm super excited to test out because a no makeup concealer sounds a little bit interesting to me. So we're gonna test that out. We got mascara. We have a really interesting little like blurring product here. It's not a powder, it's kind of like a balmy kind of texture, and you're supposed to be able to just blot that over any areas like lines and just set your makeup perfectly with this without looking like you have extra product on your face. So again, that whole no makeup look. So yeah, we're just gonna test it all out today. We're gonna do a complete look today. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's get started. So here's what the foundation looks like. Again, this one is the no makeup foundation. It looks like this. It comes in a pump. There are 5 different shade options in this foundation. I am using the shade Light. I am usually like a medium in foundations, but I kind of tried these all in the back of my hand and they were a little bit darker than what I would have thought. The light actually matches me perfect, so we're gonna use this one today. But before we get into that, I'm moving a step ahead. I'm excited to dig on into these products here, but I am gonna prime my skin first. I'm gonna use that Color Science Bronzing Perfector. This I'm gonna use today because my face is very pale compared to my body, and this really helps to just even everything out. So I'm gonna use this today. Like I mentioned in some previous videos, I love this primer. It kind of comes out in like a whipped texture, and it just evens out your skin and gives you a little bit of color to your skin and warms up your skin, and I am a fan. So now going back to the foundation, what I'm gonna do is pump out some of this foundation. I did shake it up a little bit first. It comes out super liquidy, and I'm just going to dab this onto my skin. I'm assuming you could probably use your fingers to blend this in too, because it's kind of liquidy and you could just blend it in like a moisturizer, but I'm going to use a beauty blender and just blend this in on one side here. You know, I might actually take a foundation brush to the other side and see what kind of coverage we can get out of using a brush, because sometimes what I do with my CC creams and BB creams is I use a brush and stipple it on because I get better coverage. So I just kind of want to play around and see what different types of coverage we can get. Okay, so we got the one side done here using the beauty blender. Let's use the brush on the other side and compare. So taking my IT Cosmetics brush, this is what I do with my light coverage foundations. I just kind of stipple them onto my skin, and we'll see what kind of coverage we get out of this way. I feel like doing it this way and just kind of stippling it on, you do get a little bit of extra coverage. I'm gonna do the entire forehead area, doing it the same with the brush, just stippling it on. All right, I want to look up close to see what it looks like on my skin. All right, it looks good. It's not sinking into lines or pores or anything like that right now. It's definitely a sheer coverage. My Osmosis CC cream, my 100% Pure BB cream, my Jane Iredale Glow Liquid, what are they called? Liquid Minerals. Those actually give more coverage than this. This is definitely more sheer than those. So this is a no makeup look. I mean, it's not bad. It doesn't look horrible at all on my skin. It definitely just doesn't provide a lot of coverage at all. Even with the brush. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad about it so far. I like stuff like this on an everyday basis as well. So just to let you guys know though, it is more sheer for sure. I'd say this one feels a little bit more dewy on my skin than the serum foundation. Where's the serum one? This is the serum one in a dropper. I feel like the consistency is very similar where they both provide more sheer coverage, but I feel like this no makeup foundation, the one in a pump, I feel like it's a little bit more glowy and dewy on my skin. So I don't really know the differences between these two, but maybe this one is a little bit better for more dry skin and maybe this one's a little bit better for oily skin. I'm gonna have to like kind of research that and look up that and see what I can dig up about it. But I feel like this no makeup one is gonna be good for dry skin. I'll zoom you guys in quick so you can see what it looks like up close. But you can see it's not settling into lines or wrinkles. It looks great on my skin. It does give like a little bit of that glow to my skin, so I like that. But yeah, I mean, not much to say as of now, but that's what it looks like close up. So I'm gonna go do these brows real quick. No matter if I'm doing a no makeup look, the brows are a must. So I'm gonna be right back. So let's move on to, I'm gonna do a quick little eye look today, because again, this is a no makeup look. We're not gonna do anything crazy today. I actually just found this. It's the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. This is in the shade Light. And I have just been using this. It's just another way to kind of even out your eyelids and prime them. So I just take my brush and just blend that in. You can see how it just really evens out my eyes, gets them looking all even tone. We don't want to see any like redness or discoloration. That's what we all have on our eyelids. We always get like little veins or redness or whatever. So we want to just even that out before we apply anything else, especially on no makeup days anyway. I always apply something to even out my eyelids. It just gives you such a more just flawless look. So I'm going to take my Hourglass Ambient palette here. This sucker's so old, but I love this palette. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use this on my eyes, and I'm going to take a little bit of this bronze shade over here. And I'm just going to kind of sweep this all over. It just gives a nice quick little sheen to the eyes and just gives a little bit of definition, but it's so beautiful for like those no makeup days. Just applying that to your eyelid. And then I'm gonna take the middle shade right here. I'm gonna get some of this onto just a flat shader brush here. And I'm just gonna apply this right on the lid. We're gonna blend that in on the lid and just kind of gives your eyelids a glow. Like, I'm all about this quick, easy eye look. I've just been doing this lately, just pulling out this Hourglass palette and using it on my eyes. So I'm gonna line my waterline. This is the 100% pure, creamy, long-lasting eyeliner. I'm obsessed with this pencil for tight lining my waterline. It's so long-lasting. It's organic, so you're not putting anything by your eyes that is like bad for you. And it just holds up in the waterline so perfectly. I love the 100% pure eyeliners. All right, we're gonna curl our lashes and then we're gonna test out the Perricone MD, the No Mascara. Now this, I feel like, could go either way, and I'm not having high hopes for it because I personally love mascaras that are like, bam, like in your face, like volume, lashes. Like, I want lashes. So I'm not sure how this mascara is gonna go. Okay, so here's the mascara. No mascara. So even though I do days where I have like really no makeup on and I keep things super minimal, like I said, lashes are the one thing I want, like bam lashes. I feel like you can do no makeup, but you have great lashes, like that's all you need. So I'm just so curious about this. Like, I'm not sure how a no makeup mascara is gonna look. So I don't know, let's try it out. The brush looks like this. So it's kind of just like a rubbery, nothing crazy type of mascara wand. And let's just see what we get out of this. I'm so picky with mascaras, like insanely picky. And wow, okay. This doesn't look like a no mascara. I'm getting some good lashes from it. Like really lengthening. Wow, that just made my lashes insanely long. Do you see that? I was fully expecting this to be like a no mascara, you know? Like, I wasn't expecting much from this, but holy lashes. Like, my lashes look really insanely long. Oh my gosh, look at my lashes. This mascara is good, and I really am shocked. Like, I am shocked. My lashes look so black and so long. Okay. I'm impressed. So let's move on to the concealer next. Now again, this is called the No Makeup Concealer. Again, I'm kind of like iffy on this product. I don't know how a no makeup concealer is going to really, you know, cover anything or perfect the under eye when it's called a no makeup concealer. Like concealer is another thing. If you're gonna conceal, you better do it right. So I'm not sure about this product either, but if it does anything like the mascara did, then we could be in for another winning product here. This concealer comes in a little doe foot wand like that, which I love. I love concealers that just come in little applicators like this. I just find it so much easier than like squeezy tube concealers or anything like that. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. This is in the shade medium, by the way. There's 3 different concealer shade options: fair, light, and medium. So this is the medium. I'm just taking my concealer brush. I kind of want to use a brush today. I usually use a beauty blender, but I want to see coverage wise. Like I don't want the product to completely disappear with a beauty blender. So I kind of want to test it out with a brush. Okay, so what my first impressions are of the concealer. Actually, I'm impressed again. It's nothing like insanely crazy. It looks really flawless under my eyes. Like I'm impressed. It really blended into my eyes nice. Now I will say again, this concealer, I can feel a little bit of that tackiness. So that could be good though, because I don't like drying concealers. I want something that's gonna actually keep my under eyes more moisturized. As you get older, you're gonna definitely agree with that because you want that area to not be dry or cakey or crepey looking. So this actually is a concealer I feel like my mom would like too, for sure. She hasn't tried the concealer either, but I'm gonna definitely give her one of these to test out herself. It feels very moisturizing under my eyes and it covered nice. Like it's nothing full crazy coverage, but for a no makeup everyday look, like I really like the way this feels. I'm gonna look at it up close. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Like it looks so flawless. It looks like I have no concealer on, like nothing. You do not detect it under my eyes at all. All right, I'm gonna take my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara and I'm just gonna do the lower lashes with this mascara because this literally is what I use no matter what mascara I'm loving. For my top lashes, this mascara is a must for me on my lower. So I'm gonna use this on my lower lashes just like I do every day. This one just is really lengthening as well. And what I want for my lower lashes is I want them to be more of that like separated, long look on my lower lashes. So it just works out perfectly. Okay, so moving on, I still can't get over this concealer. It looks like nothing on my under eye. So I am just like more and more impressed with this line as we go on here. Now we're gonna move on to the bronzer next. This is the Perricone MD No Bronzer Bronzer. I actually, if you remember, if you've been with my channel now for a while, do you remember I used to love this bronzer? So I'm so excited to try this out again because it has been, oh my gosh, like probably years since this came out. So probably years since I've played with this bronzer. So kind of like excited to try this again. It's so fun to kind of pull out your old favorites and see if you still really like them. So that is what we're gonna do. This comes in a dropper like this. And I'm just gonna kind of apply this. I think what I'm gonna do is apply it to my finger first. I'm gonna kind of blend it in with a beauty blender. So I'm just gonna kind of like dot it around. Let's kind of do that first. And then blend it in. This is a really nice light bronzer, but again, looks super natural. It's just very blendable. Like it blends into your skin so flawlessly and just looks so natural. It's so light, so it really does give you that like no bronzer look, but it definitely does still at the same time like warm up the skin tone. And you can see I'm not just like blending this like precisely in. I'm just kind of applying it and just, you know, working it into my cheeks, just anywhere where I want to kind of bronze up and just warm up my skin like that. But you can see it has color and you can see that, sorry, I'm like watching, I don't have a mirror on this side, so I'm kind of just looking in the viewfinder. But you can see the color it gives. And again, it just warms up your skin beautifully while still looking so natural, like you have nothing on. And remember, that is the look we're going for. It's just super natural, but like flawless on your skin. Like my mom would love this product too. I don't think she's ever tried the bronzer either. She would like this because she hates powder bronzers. She hates them. But like this one would look super natural and I think she would like this one too. All right, so we warmed up everything just a little bit here. We're gonna move on to the blush, the No Blush Blush. Again, you really wanna make sure you shake all the products up because they're super liquidy. So this comes in, oh, it's like a little kind of like lipstick applicator, a little doe foot applicator. So that makes it easy and convenient. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just dab it onto my cheeks. I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender again. Where did I put it? Here it is. I'm gonna take the back side of it this time. So not where I used it with the bronzer. I'm just gonna take the back side of it. Now my mom has this blush, like she loves this blush. So I know she has this one. I know she likes this one. Let's see if I do. Adding a little bit more. All right, so for me, I would say the blush is a pass out of this line. I'm not impressed with the blush. It's not really giving me any color on my cheeks, which is probably why my mom likes it, because she's so funny with her blushes. She puts on so little. She'll come over to my house and she'll be like, look at my new blush. And I'm like, Mom, do you actually have blush on? Like, it's so funny. She puts on so little. So that's probably why my mom loves this blush, because I really am not seeing anything on my skin. Yeah, the blush for me is a pass. No, I'm not impressed with the blush. Not feeling the blush, no. All right, let's move on to the highlighter. Now, this is a product that I have used before when this line first came out again. This is a product I really liked. This highlighter, it was very natural, if I remember, and just kind of like your everyday perfect little glowy look. So I'm gonna take this with my fingers and then just blend it out with my fingers. This kind of just gives like that wet look, kind of just naturally dewy look to your skin. So that's what it looks like. So funny. I used to love this, but no, like I'm kind of like indifferent to it right now. Very, very natural, I should say. Blends really nice onto your skin though. Like I don't see any product, you know, actually, no, I'm actually liking it. For an everyday glow, and it's actually coming off, you can see it on camera, so you can see it. For an everyday glow, that is actually really nice because it really does not look like I have product on my skin at all. So it's just a little bit, it's just very natural, which again, you know, the big craze right now is highlighters, and the more highlighter, the better right now. That's kind of just like the thing. But for like that everyday glow, I do really like this product. I'm gonna take that back. I really do think this is gorgeous because it's really highlighting my cheekbones in a natural, glowy way. But you honestly, I can't detect a thing on my skin. So it looks like my skin glowing. Okay, so before we finish up with the lips today, I was actually gonna set my foundation with a powder, but I don't wanna change the look. I wanna see the final look. I don't wanna add, you know, powder and coverage to my skin at all. So I'm gonna actually play with this a little bit. It's that Perricone MD. It's the Instant Blur. This is what you're supposed to set your foundation with, and it looks like this. It comes with like a little kind of spongy thing like this, and then it looks like this. It's not a powder. It's kind of like a balm, but it's supposed to blur your skin and set your foundation without adding product. So again, no makeup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this onto this little sponge here, and I'm just gonna press this into my skin so that we can set the T-zone, because remember I said like this does feel a little bit tacky on my skin. So I'm just gonna set my T-zone like I always do. Like I always have to set my T-zone, especially like with a foundation like this. Yeah, it takes away that tacky feeling, and it does blur the skin. So it does set the foundation and set your makeup without really having to powder your skin. Now for me personally, I would powder, like I would apply powder down my T-zone because I do like a little bit of extra coverage and just setting everything flawlessly with powder. My Osmosis Pressed Base, that's what I use on my T-zone or all over to set every single day. So I'm missing that product right now. Like I'm in my head, I'm thinking to myself like I need that product. But yeah, like this I would say if you want that no makeup look, I mean, yeah, it's good. It does set everything without having to use powder. So it is doing its job and doing what it's saying. So we're gonna finish off with the lips. This is the No Lipstick lipstick. I want to use a lip liner though, because I feel like, I don't know, usually unless I'm in like a 5-minute like rush to get out the door, then I'll skip lip liner. But even on days where I am just going for a really quick like no makeup look, I do, if I have time, still kind of pull out my lip liner and just line everything a little bit. And then this is what the No Lipstick lipstick looks like. So it's kind of just like a neutral color. Let's kind of see what it looks like. Okay, so here's what the lipstick looks like. I actually really like it. It's like a Your Lips But Better. This is a lipstick product that it feels nice on your lips. It's like moisturizing. It gives a hint of color. So I like that. This is something that I will continue to use on my no makeup look days. So I like that. So I'm gonna zoom you guys out after I kind of show you the finished look here. We'll go over all the products, which ones I think are worth it, which ones I think you could pass on. But this is the final look, my no makeup look day here. that's what we came up with. Okay, so let's wrap up this video here and go over my final thoughts on each one of these products. Let's start out with the foundation first. For me personally, this is not a foundation that I'm going to continue using. I do think this one, the No Makeup Makeup, the one in a pump, I do think this one is going to be better for more normal to dry skin. My skin definitely just feels too tacky for my liking, but people that have more dry skin, you obviously want that extra moisture, and I know a lot of people don't mind that more like tacky feeling when you do have dry skin. So for me personally, this foundation is a miss because I don't think it's meant for more combination oily skin. I also think it is very, very sheer. I mean, I'm looking in the mirror myself right now and it truly doesn't look like you have foundation on. Now that is the point of a whole no makeup look, yes, but I actually prefer my CC creams and some other foundations that I already use on my like no makeup days. I prefer those over this. So for me, this personally is a miss. I will not really be continuing to use this. All right, let's talk about the concealer next. Now this one is a little bit more impressive to me. It really looks like there's no makeup under my eyes. Like you don't see concealer, you don't see anything under my eyes. Now, I will say I did not set this, so that's I'm just kind of playing around with it. I don't want to set it because I really want to truly feel like I can see how it lasts and what it looks like under my eyes. I mean, you definitely could set it, and probably on an everyday basis, I will set this with a little bit of powder because it is more moisturizing. It doesn't feel like it's going to slip around or anything like that, but I feel like, you know, for more mature eyes where you want that added moisture to your under eyes, I feel like it does do a good job. And you really don't see anything under my eyes. So I do really like the concealer. I'm impressed with the concealer so far, but that is just my kind of initial thoughts and my first impression. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go throughout my day just as is with my makeup as is. I'm not going to set the under eye, but I will leave down in the description box where I have all these products linked for you guys. I will give you guys final updates on things like the concealer, and we'll just see how it kind of wears throughout the day. My final update on the concealer will be down in the description box. But first impression wise for the concealer, I would give this one a thumbs up out of this line. I do like the concealer. The No Bronzer, this is gonna be another one. I feel like this product is gonna be a hit or miss just depending on what you like. So for me, I mean, I think it's a great bronzer for that no makeup look. You have to keep reminding yourself, at least I do, that this is a no makeup look. Like this is truly a no makeup look. So some people who want that very natural, very minimal look to their skin, like these products are gonna be more geared to you. It's doing what it claims. It is slightly warming up your skin. It's not giving you any intense bronze look or anything by any means, but there are a lot of people who like that. So it just depends on you personally. I feel like for this product, it's not gonna be a product that I say I don't like because I really do think that this just depends on you. Moving on to the blush though. This blush I would say is a pass out of the line. It's a hard pass. I'm not even gonna say it's good for people who want the no makeup look because I just really don't even see blush on my face at all when I use it. And that's what makes it so funny that my mom loves this blush. For me, this would just be a pass out of the whole line. I don't think you need to spend your money on this one at all because I mean, I don't look like I even have blush on. The mascara, the No Mascara, this just completely came out of left field for me. This is probably my favorite thing that I put on today. My eyelashes look incredible. They are super black and so insanely long. I really thought this was gonna be a mascara that I just like tossed aside. I was thinking was gonna be like my least favorite thing out of the entire line because I do love like bold lashes. So I really thought I was just gonna be like, nope, but I really like this mascara. Like my eyelashes stand out and they look great. The No Highlighter, it was funny when I was applying this because I was just like, no, it's not doing anything for me. But then the more I looked at it, I was like, no, like, yes, I do like it. It's just something that we're not used to seeing anymore. We're so used to seeing those like blinding stripes of highlights that shimmer. Like, I mean, I like a good highlight as much as the next person, but for the people who want that soft, glowing, skin-like glow, then this actually is a great option. I mean, I'm looking in the mirror right now and my skin looks glowing. You don't see product on your skin. You don't feel like you're like, oh, like, hey, your highlighter looks nice. You know what I mean? When you can pick out someone's highlighter, that's not an obvious, like, natural look. So this to me though is, like, this looks very natural. It looks like my skin glowing, and I do really like this. And then my final thoughts on the No Lipstick lipstick. I like it. When I first applied it, I was like, oh, okay, it's like, oh, your lips but better type of thing. But the more I'm like really looking at it, I mean, it honestly looks like my lips. Like I could have applied a lip liner and some lip balm and got the exact same look. So I think this one's a miss. I don't think you need to spend your money on this at all to get the no makeup look. Throw on a lip liner and some chapstick and you'll get the exact same look. So this one is a miss. All right, so there you have it. There's my final thoughts on the Perricone MD no makeup line. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope these reviews helped you out. And again, everything is going to be listed and linked down below for you guys in the description box. So again, open that up for more info and also for any updates that I leave you, they will all be down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to my channel. Hit that red subscribe button down there. Have a lot more fun videos coming up, lots more reviews, you name it. You don't want to miss it, so hit that subscribe button. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, thank you so much for watching and being here with me today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.